If you could start out by just introducing you with your name, where you're fighting out of, and your team as well.
My name is Helen Peralta. I am fighting out of Fairfield, Iowa, and I'm going to be Team Nunes.
I like it. Talk about this journey, kind of, what got you here, the journey of being a professional fighter.
I love punching people in the face, and I used to get in trouble for that, and then I found out that there is a venue for that. There is a space for that in the professional field, and I figured that would be the easiest thing to do, is to take my talent and turn it into a career.
I like it. When did that happen? When did you start training?
I started training after I watched Holmes, Ronda Rousey, because somebody told me Ronda Rousey got knocked out and I didn't know who she was, and they couldn't believe it. So they showed me a video of the fight, but they forgot to tell me who was who. But then she went for a shot and she missed, and she had this look of defeat in her face. I'm like, that's the one that gets knocked out. So when it happened, I felt like almost like I predicted it, even though the fight was like a week old. And I decided, you know what, I want to do that. I like the ming mugging. I love the training, the discipline, and I love punching people in the face. Like the whole thing, the walkout song.
Dig it. You've been doing a lot of bare knuckle boxing recently, right? I mean, was that a passion as well?
No, I just wanted to know what it felt like to punch people in the face without the gloves.
Nice. Is that something you want to continue doing, or is it really just mixed martial arts really where your heart is at?
Well, that's something that I can do after mixed martial arts because it's really easy, but training for mixed martial arts is a lot more taxing on your body, especially or the joint manipulation during the wrestling practices. There's a lot more, you're more prone to injuries. So I decided that I'm going to concentrate on mixed martial arts now, and then later on, I can be 50 years old, I'm going to still be punching people in the face. So then at that point, I'll go back to bare knuckles.
You just said bare knuckle boxing is easy. I don't think a lot of people would feel that way.
It actually is a lot easier than boxing with gloves because I'm not a boxer. I'm not going to go there and do the little cookie cutting technique. I'm going to punch you in the face until you quit, and that's a completely different animal, especially when you can feel every shot.
Nice. Had you watched The Ultimate Fighter at all, or was that something that you were a fan of?
Yes, I watched about 27 seasons. I'm on season 27 right now, but they took my phone, so I didn't get to finish it.
Had you watched it before you got selected, or did you just start watching it once you...
Oh, no, I've been watching it for, I've been binge watching for about 3 to 4 months.
Very nice. So what does this opportunity mean to you? I mean, is it just about fighting, or does this feel like a special moment in your career?
It is a special moment in my career. I would love to be the next Ultimate Fighter. I would love to be the UFC champion, but most importantly, I just wanted the mic because I have something to say, but nobody cares right now. I want to be a motivational speaker, and I want to teach people how to find the badass in themselves. But unless I can prove that it's possible, it's just hot air like everyone else.
That's interesting. So really you want success just in order to be, I guess, so you build your platform, so to speak?
Yeah, and so that when I tell people that they can be whoever the fuck they want, they'll be more likely to believe it if they know that I already done it.
Is that based on your own story? You feel like you had to overcome a lot to get to this moment?
Absolutely. And I know that people see when someone is being successful, they think that it's hard, they think that they can't do it, but in reality, they're just not applying themselves. You know, people have asked their entire life and then wonder why they don't get what they want. So I just want to show people that when you have a single focus and you're one-track mind and the one thing that you want, you can get it. I'm not special.
That's awesome. So your time on the show, do you want to try to start using that to motivate as well, or is that right now you just got to focus on competing and winning and then you'll worry about the motivation later?
Yeah, no, right now I just need to beat the shit out of everybody in that house because otherwise nobody cares what I have to say.
I think people think of you as a bit of a badass. I mean, is that the reputation that you like to have?
It helps.
Nice. Last thing for me, for anybody that hasn't maybe seen your previous fights or doesn't know you, what can we expect to see out of you on the show? Whether it be your fighting style, whether it be how you'll be in the house, what can we expect to see out of you?
I will try not to fangirl too much around Amanda because she's my favorite fighter. I will be doing a lot of cooking. I love to cook. I'll be leaving cakes around the house to keep the other girls fat. And I'm going to start working on some yoga because usually, we're overstimulated with our phones and everything out there. So now that we are isolated in a way, then I will have more time to work on those things.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.